So today I wanted to talk about situationships. So for those of you that don't know what a situationship is, a situationship is a relationship with no labels attached. It's one of those relationships where someone asks you like, what's up with you and this person? And you're like, we're just hanging out, we're just friends, we're just kicking it, we're vibing. You can't put that label on it and say we're in a relationship because it's a situationship. One of the things about situationships is that you can't even demand for stuff. So you can't demand for exclusivity. Like you can't expect that person to be exclusive towards you. So if you run into them maybe on a date, you basically kind of have to suck it up because it's a situationship. And you're also afraid to ask for these things, this relationship benefits, because you don't want to look desperate. Because in your mind, you feel like if I tell this person I want an actual relationship, I'll look desperate, and you're trying to avoid that. So you kind of just play it like you're comfortable being where you are. Another thing about situationships that you might find yourself doing is that when you're hanging out, you make excuses for yourself. You're like, when we hang out together, it's so cool. We kind of click. He understands me or she understands me. We vibe. Like, this is the person I want to talk to every day. So we're really cool. So you kind of just like feel like, we're really cool. And that just kind of puts that false hope. Because if you're so cool, you vibe, you guys kind of get each other. So why doesn't the other person want to make it official? Why don't you want to make it official? Basically, if you're saying this person is so great, why not make it official? So basically, I won't just talk about situationships without telling you how to get out of a situationship. So the one way, I don't think they're like tricks or gimmicks to get out of a situationship. I think there's just one way to do it. And it's to basically upfront just ask that question, what are we? This whole topic came from a member that has been with her match for over a year now, and she just wasn't sure when to ask that question, what are we? So she's like, I think I found myself in a situationship. I don't know how to ask the question, what are we? Because I don't know what we're doing right now. We see each other, we hang out, like everything is like a relationship, but there's no label attached. So that's what actually prompted me to do this video. So I'm like, the one way to get out of a situationship is to be direct. Basically, I think you should just ask the question, what are we? Like, it doesn't have to be in those exact words, but, some version of that. So it's like, what are we doing? Or you can even just try, I wouldn't say tricks or gimmicks. You can try things like, okay, I'm going on a date next week with this guy, it's crazy, we're going for dinner. If the person wants a relationship, I'm betting that their response to that would be a little bit different, but someone that doesn't want a relationship and is okay with that situationship will probably be like, have fun on the date, tell me how the date went. I'm sure actions, and the person's actions or lack thereof lets us know what they really want, but sometimes we just want to be clear, so it helps to clarify things by asking directly, like, what are we, like, what is going on here? So we just don't keep wasting our time unless a situationship is what you want.